How did the name Boomer catch on for anyone who's old? Like, what happened to acknowledging Generation X? It's like if you're over 35.
I'll tell you. I can tell you how you're a boomer, because you were right there when that boom of everything happened, where you got like everything in the world handed to you for literally nothing, and then the millennials were so far out of that we were basically in another millennia.
Because it was supposed to describe the baby boomer generation, and that they were born like right after World War II. So I don't even know if my parents would count, because my dad was born in 1959. But
no, everybody born between that, because there's the baby boomers, and then there's the generation in between that, and then millennials. And millennials start like
Gen
late
X
70s.
was the one before us, like Eddie Vedder, and I guess Macaulay Culkin counts. He's almost 40.
Macaulay Culkin is not almost 40. I will. Someone fact check that for me.
I listened to his podcast, the Bunny Ears podcast.
I want to
sponsored by
Two-player
shout out.
contest or two-player team?
Two-player
I don't even know.
team.
Team?
Yeah, I have to fact check this now, because that is almost 40.
He's 38, I think he just turned. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, but shout out to the Bunny Ears podcast with Macaulay Culkin. I just wanted to make sure.
It's 30 goddamn 8.
Yeah.
That's
Macaulay
almost
Culkin.
40.
What have you been doing with
He's
your
looking
life?
great too. Like he looked like a skeleton in all those pictures like 5 years ago. And
Oh, that's in my room.
to be fair, that was probably just people honing in on a very specific low point.
Hey, Hayden, where would you like me to send this guy to check out y'all's portfolio of nice that you guys have filmed, so he can get a gist of what you guys...
Midnight Puff Media.
Alright.
Macaulay Culkin's like a legit YouTuber now. He's been on a bunch. He's been on Angry Video Game Nerd and Red Letter Media. He's got his own podcast show. He's actually a pretty cool dude. I like watching him.
Macaulay Culkin's the man.
Alright, so what are we doing? How's this?
I don't know. I've never actually played the original Donkey Kong Country. I'm sure
I
I picked
have,
it up a few
and
times.
it is it's exactly how you would
I
expect
see
it
you
to
getting
be.
crazy over here. This is not the time to get the motherfucking zoomies, yo. I love you. You're cute. You're fuzzy, but I will lock you in the dungeon.
If she wants to get up and cuddle, that'd probably be good for ratings.
See? Yes, but that's the thing is, she's not that kind of cat.
She is when she wants to be.
She is when she wants to be, but that is like a early morning, late in the evening usually thing.
Yeah, I have
So how does the team thing work?
I assume you die, and then I come in with the
You can
smaller
also
monkey.
swap.
Oh no!
You can also tag out. Like whenever you get a barrel and you get Dee Dee, you can tag out, and the other player's Dee Dee, and y'all switch places.
Isn't it weird how the empty banana horde is the inciting incident of the whole game?
Wait a
But you
minute,
can
what the
just
fuck is that?
Can you guys see that clock on there?
Oh, that's a clock. Okay.
Oh, that's a clock.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was a camera.
Here's the thing. Look.
There we
Now
go.
I can see it. I could kind of read it. Is it not going to be lit up the whole time?
No, sadly. That's why I was like,
I
was
mean-
hoping that would work as a timer.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
keep time on my phone. I'll just check it periodically. Would you guys like to be in the room while I tell the story? Because I'm going to tell this story.
I got to hear it because I don't have you on Facebook yet.
Hayden,
It's
how's
a
Anthony look framed up on there?
hilarious
You like it?
story.
All right, so I have Diddy now, but is he controlling Diddy? Or
I'm
is he...
not controlling Diddy.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to seize all
Nah.
agency of the game.
If you wanna be a leader here, you be a leader here, man.
I'll take that leadership role. Oh, hang on.
Because I'm pretty sure at this point our viewers are gonna know that you're a superior gamer. I'm just a test dummy that figures out how to get through the levels.
I'm sure you have something that you're especially good at.
Oh, RPGs.
I'm into that. We'll have to do one together
Anything
sometime.
that I can increase my stats to a player, over a player by grinding furiously, that's me.
There we go. Time to it up.
Why was there a rhino in a crate? Oh my god, it's a poaching! Oh, that's so wrong! How did I not notice that as a kid? They were
Oh.
poaching that rhino.
We freed him. But what did the beavers ever do to Donkey Kong? Why do we have to eviscerate them with our rhino friend's horn?
You know what? Monkeys just don't like people like that.
Ropey rampage. Is Donkey Kong prejudiced against other mammals?
Well, most monkeys in the animal kingdom are.
Oh.
You know what I
if it's me or
did
you
find?
Try hitting the button, because I can't do it. Oh, it's all you, Anthony.
I did find out that like most lions, when they leave their pride, if they take over another one, they eat and murder all of that, all the males in that entire thing.
Hashtag toxic masculinity.
That just happened. What just happened in my life? Wow.
Looks like it keeps track of which Kong crosses the finish line.
Wait a minute. We're rolling right now, right? We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna do the intro? Let's do the intro.
Oh, I haven't done an intro?
Yeah, we completely said that.
Oh, snap. Well, I'm Jake.
And I'm Anthony, and I read the comments, so watch your mouth. Let's go. Okay.
I probably should have used that on anything.
Yeah, you should have. Oh, but yeah, fun part is story time.
Story.
Because you've been wanting to hear this, I'm going to tell you. Okay, so I'm on Tinder, like, last night. I am bored out of my mind because I'm, like, right swiping on everybody. And then I see this chick who's, like, a portly little chick. She's, like, got some weight on her, obviously. I'm bored, and I'm like, I need somebody to touch my shoulder. So I start, like, scrolling through her pictures to make sure I actually want to do this. And I get to, like, her last picture, which is just nothing of... It's, like, not a picture of her. It's just her comics. And I'm like, hell yeah, this chick got comic books. I wonder if she's, like, an actual nerd or one of those, like, I just wear glasses and my out nerd. So I hit her up and start chatting her, and she's like, you want to play Dark Souls with me? I was like... Yeah, I'll let you get through that.
That's a bold first proposition.
I know. So, like, I hop on the Xbox, and we start playing Dark Souls. She's horrible at the game. She doesn't know how to roll at all. So, she like, dies every chance she gets. And I'm like, maybe you need to learn how to roll better. And she's like, maybe you can show me. I was like, word, I'll come over if you wanna hang out. All in my mind, I'm sitting here thinking, like, I want to see this chick's comic book collection to see if she actually has what she has. So, like, it's like 3 a.m. in the morning, dude, and I start chatting her up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show up there, and we're gonna get down to business. And she thinks I'm coming in for, you know, a games appointment. I'm like, I kinda am, because it's like 3 a.m. in the morning, but I know what I'm here for. You don't know what I'm here for, but I know what I'm here for.
I see this turning out like the episode of Seinfeld where Jerry just wants to play with that woman's vintage toys.
Oh, dude, it pretty much was like that, except, like, all right, so I show up, and she starts, like, trying to be sexy and all that stuff, and I was like, you know what I'm here for? And she's like, yeah, I know. So she, like, changes some shorts and just goes to her room. And I was like, I assume I'm supposed to follow you in here. And I follow her in there, and I just bookshelf. Boom. It's like a 5-shelf bookshelf. Beautiful. Just full of nothing but, like,
lore.
Comic. The lore. It's a monkey. No one cares about the... Where am I going? Okay, down.
Well, this is Tinder lore time.
But yeah, so, like, I'm like... I'll play along with this. So she's sitting there trying to, like, be all sexual and all that stuff on the bed. And I come up, like, right behind her. And I'm like, hey, I'll do anything for that House of M #6 comic that you have. Signed by Elizabeth Olsen. And she's like, what? And I was like, I'll do anything. And she's like, Are you for real right now? And I legit just, like, I go up behind her and I start kissing her neck all sensually. And I'm like, I'll do anything. And she's like, is this what you came over here for? And I was like, honestly, I came over here for the experience. And now that you're here and you know what I want, we can
play games.
So just
subscribe to Midnight Puff Media
and let me, earn my keep. So I do, and she gives me the comic, and she's like, I was moving and I didn't want it anyways. She's been a horrible person for the MCU and blah, blah. I was like, I don't care what you have to say. I have a comic now that's worth like $600, all because some ooh, that was good. But yeah, so like I take the comic, and then on the way out, I'm just wiping like
Gamer juices.
off of me and all this crazy stuff. I look over and I see that she has a signed Ghost Rider Spirit of Venom. Yeah, Spirit of Venom, and I have no idea who it's signed by, but I want it, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back because it's like great at like I think it's like a 9.7, 9.8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all her comics are like nearly perfect, and I was like, girl, if I have to keep sacrificing my body and dignity for comics, you bet your sweet ass I will, because there's nobody here that can shame me. Because, it's 2019, and they can't shame me for sleeping with a fat chick. What they can do is say that I'm
Playing games.
for comic books. Either way, they're
Let's
not
not
real.
say that on air in case any police are listening.
No.
It is a consensual exchange of goods.
Oh, yeah, it
It
is.
is not solely dependent on...
Playing games.
No, he's lying. It's that.
I'm just trying to help you out.
That.
Whatever you want.
A cop is not going to arrest a black dude for being a...
Gamer.
He's going to shoot me. That's just that.
Well, at least you're realistic.
I mean, because we know that's what's going to happen. What's he going to do? Freeze! Put the
Games.
down! No, he's going to be like, hey, he's got a gun!
You're just
And I'm going to be
holding it
like,
and
it's
saying,
just
"He's got a
my...
gun."
Yeah, it's my bro. It's my...
It'd be like, I'd be flattered if I wasn't ventilated with holes right now.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, switch.
I don't know if gorillas can actually swim underwater.
They have trouble. It's also one of the reasons why they say black people can't swim.
Well,
Racial joke.
Well, that's just not kind of those people.
It's not. But yeah, dude, I'm definitely going back for those comics because that chick has like a glorious...
Oh, wow.
Did you just seriously do this?
That's a sharp octopus.
I don't think that's what... Is that what that is? Well, I thought it was
I
like a
think so.
puffer fish that was rotating furiously through the
It's an
waters.
octopus seen from above.
Oh my goodness.
That's wild, though. I've never... I've had some interesting short-term arrangements of my own, but never anything that
Dude.
involved hidden treasures like that.
I'm gonna start using Tinder like that. Like I will go, if I can get a comic book like of that rarity from a woman every time I go to Tinder, I will buy Tinder Gold and stop using the free because
I've always wondered what it's like.
what Tinder Gold?
Yeah.
You get unlimited swipes. You go through every woman in the like region. What?
I guess it's invincible. Oh, we can get him back.
Wait, come back.
Let's watch that shark. He went off to the right. There we go.
Yeah, daddy.
Oh, God.
But yeah, and that's pretty much the whole thing. Her name's oh, should I say her name?
No.
Should I say the first name?
No.
I want to.
You'd make up a name like it's a Reddit story. And
Yeah.
then if you want to refer to her by a name, just use that one. Hell, I'm afraid to tell some of my stories even without any made-up
Well,
names.
here,
Because
let
I
me.
don't want them coming after
Here,
me.
we're just gonna put it this way: if she was Martian Manhunter's niece, that would be her name. If any of you guys know that.
They got me stumped, so I'm going to assume that it's Duralia.
Ooh, that sounds fictitious, but no. She's a nice girl, though. Very nice girl.
Well, good for Anthony and Duralia for finding this mutual agreement that worked out for them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if she has anything signed by Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if that would be like...
I don't know if she'd let that one go. That's more relevant.
Is it? Is it?
Well, I don't know. Just
Elizabeth?
I don't really know anything about her tastes, about going by the sound that she's not interested in like these older
dudes?
artists.